Kaitlin Bennett is a political YouTuber that recently has been involved in quite a lot of controversy and discussion because of clips like this.
What do you think about putting urinals in women's restrooms for women who have penises and they just want to stand and pee?
I think people just making too big of a deal about it. I don't really care.
Naughty words.
She's somebody that's been involved in so much controversy and heated debates, mainly because she can't stop going up to random Americans and basically ruining their day.
I think there's one. Your name's Kaitlin Bennett, right?
Mm-hmm. What's your name?
Mustafa. I think there's one really important question, and that's, did you shit yourself at a frat party?
Why are you talking about that?
And the question a lot of people have been asking about this controversial figure is she a troll? But I think the question we should be asking is what would happen if you were to take two white, straight, slightly gorgeous men and put them in a room together to react to this strange human being. Because today, we're gonna find out exactly what would happen. Two totally straight guys just making a video together and hanging out very close to each other. Just two bros. It's the iNabber show.
Welcome one and all to the Poo-Poo Stinky Baby Show.
Today we're going to be talking about poo-poo stinky politics.
Poo-Poo Stinky Politics, and it's Poo-Poo Stinky person?
I think the whole game of today, well the whole aim of today, is to not actually talk about politics.
No.
In a video strictly about one of the most political women.
I don't care about that.
I think the purpose of this video is to make everyone that watches it look up the photo of Kaitlin Bennett shitting herself.
This is a big poo. If you haven't seen it, this is what I don't know why this woman is known for, like, all of this stuff when the real topic is she took a really big poo.
She's a poo-poo stinky baby.
She's a big poo-poo stinky baby. And the video we're going to be looking at is college students who have no morals. Now this is a video which has been going around lately, doing the rounds, as the kids would say.
But we're not here for the morals.
We don't. What's
It's sponsored by Raid, man.
Oh yeah, because today's video is sponsored by Raid. Now I know what you're thinking. At this point, what YouTuber on this platform hasn't talked about Raid Shadow Legends? It seems like every single YouTuber is talking about Raid, but there is actually a good reason for it. I promise you, this game is actually really good. Raid Shadow Legends is in the top 3 ranked RPGs on the Google Play Store, and if that doesn't prove it to you that this is a great game, I don't know what actually no. I do know what does, because in the last 6 months, Raid Shadow Legends has had around $15 million. Yes, 15 million, that's a big number, very big. And a lot of you may be wondering, well, what is Raid Shadow Legends? Well, Raid Shadow Legends is an epic dark fantasy done right. It's proper, it's great. It's a hero collection turn-based game with over 400 champions for you to collect and personally customize. You get around 3 to 4 options of what you want to be, who you want to customize, and personally, I'd go for the elves, because I like Lord of the Rings, Elves are beast, Raid is beast, Lord of the Rings is beast. You're really winning if you pick. If you don't pick elves, you're a loser. And the best part is about this sponsorship and Raid Shadow Legends in general is it's free. Yes, it's completely free. And the game comes with a multi-battle auto mode, so if you want to watch my videos and you want to play, you can do so. And also, there's weekly tournaments in the fight arena, and there's even a cool roadmap they've just published, and it looks proper nice, and it shows you what you need to do, where you need to go. It's great, it's wonderful. For free, you're winning. You're just completely winning. Now, if you want to start playing Raid Shadow Legends today, go to the video description and click on the special links there, and you will get 50,000 silver and a free epic champion as part of the new player program to start your journey. Thank you very much to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video, and back to the actual video. I think it's time we watch the video.
I think it is.
Let's go.
Let's take it one step close, more for inclusivity here on campus and put free tampons and pads in the men's restroom for men who have periods.
Sounds great.
Okay.
You know what I love? You've got like the wind blowing through his hair. It's like Return of the King.
Aragog has come back. He's come with the ghosts, but instead of the ghosts, it's commentators.
You can have periods in the male toilets. Why not?
She's so desperately trying to get something bad out of him and be like,
Say something bad, so one person in the world agrees with me.
You don't see anything wrong with those statements?
No.
What men do you know with periods?
Imagine if she goes, me. I'm having one right fucking now.
My fucking eyes.
General use, ones like in Willy T have pads. I use them pretty often. so.
Oh, but he did. I mean, fair play.
That's like a big dildo slap.
Yeah, I feel like a dildo just been slapped in my face.
A big bongo wongo. That's all all collabs ever are. It's just like, oh, it's a word that doesn't exist. Ooh, that's
Big
funny.
bongo chongo waddle wongo.
What do you think about putting urinals in the women's restroom for women who have penises?
That's fine. If it makes them feel comfortable, I don't mind. Like, I don't really care about it.
On like a full real scale, like, why does it matter? Like, even if for some reason you don't agree with it, why does it matter? Like, I'm struggling to understand this, like, whole viewpoint.
I was in the Pasheen Cafe the other day in Brighton, right? Ooh. And, yeah, lovely place. And, shut up.
Sipping my green tea. I can talk about Brighton. Our experience in Brighton. Continue.
I was in the Pasheen Cafe. Mm-hmm. It's like a cafe about cats. You know, the Pasheen, like the little Facebook emoji, meow. The toilets, there were 2 toilets. And then one of them said, a toilet. And I was like, oh, is that the male toilet? Is that the female toilet? I look at the other toilet and it said, another toilet. That was it. A toilet, another toilet. And I was like, I respect that. Because what's the point of having, like, the separation? I don't understand it. I don't require it.
I do not get upset by penis. In fact...
it's funny you should say that.
Are you willing to accept that some women do have penises?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Shane Dawson edit.
Oh no, it's a nightmare!
Penises, no!
We're here today at the University of Kentucky to see if college kids think we should put tampons and pads in the men's restroom for men who have periods and urinals in the women's restrooms for women who have ding-dongs.
Spoken like a true virgin.
Today we're going to own the libs.
I have a very important...
Sorry, but go back to that clip with the guy on the slung guy. Are you trying to tell me that guy there, that's the guy from the clip where he goes, go on then, you fucking cunt!
Come on, then! Go on, fucking cunt! Come on, then!
It is! It is!
It absolutely is not.
I hope not, because he's my hero.
question for you.
Okay.
Should we put pads and tampons in the men's restroom to be more inclusive to men who have periods?
He looks disgusted. He's just thinking, what are you doing here? You don't have an education. What are you doing here?
Here on campus.
I'm not going to answer the question because I don't want to offend anyone.
What is important here is that he's like, I'm aware that if I speak too much about this issue, I will just upset more people than I'll make happy.
Exactly.
And if you're not leaving a positive influence with your words, then what are you doing with your time?
Ironic.
What do you think? Should we be more inclusive towards trans people by putting urinals in the women's restroom?
I mean, they got to do what they got to do, so I mean, it's not
Because not all women have vaginas. Some of them have penises, right?
I mean, I don't know. I just mind my own business. I'm not that big into it. All right.
What do you think?
I mean,
should we put tampons in the men's restroom?
Well, why would it bother you? It's just a piece of fucking wool or whatever it is in a box.
I just don't understand what the point of this is. She's not at any point explained what her problem is with it, but it's titled, College Students Have No Morals!
If anything, they're showing they have morals. They're like, I just don't care.
Caring about what other people, like, it's like, you do you.
It would not bother me because, again, we do not pick who we become and who we are, so it's up to them.
Because not all, because men do have periods too, right?
Well, genetically, no. Biologically, no, but that middle area, because it is a spectrum.
She's like,
please agree with me. Please. Somebody needs to.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
What's your major?
Psychology.
And you don't know about chromosomes and male and female?
How can this person be so condescending? You literally pooed yourself.
Yeah.
You're, what, like 24?
Yeah, let's bring this back to the basics here. We've gone into politics.
We don't care about politics. We care about poo-poo stinky babies, and you are a prime example.
Poo-poo stinky baby-atics.
I feel like everybody should have, like, the right to identify themselves as who they are, and they should be included.
I just don't get the problem.
Right.
I just don't get the problem. It's literally like people just choosing what they want to be. Would you be the Ray to my Kylo Ren?
Absolutely not.
Why? Because that film is shit.
I'd be the BB-8 to your Ray.
I would.
No, but in like a hot way. Like I'm a BB-8, but maybe there's a couple sex toys.
Just a when it ends, it goes.
so stupid.
Oh, fuck. We got from BB-8, this to BB-8 sex toys.
You know, you can donate to me at KaitlinBennett.org. You can go there. He's got $200. He can buy some merch.
What a way to like get everyone to hate you. Just like plaster on you. I support the woman that pooed herself. Big stinky poo. You may as can we just somebody make a shirt of
Big poo-poo stinky baby merch coming soon.
Can we get some poo?
Yeah, well, I will do it. Let's do some poo-poo stinky
just
baby merch.
you know when you get them old t-shirts from like 2012 where it's like the box thing on there. We just need that of her with the shit everywhere.
With like top text, bottom text. I did a poo-poo stinky baby.
Poo-poo certified poo-poo stinky baby.
Hello. Would you like to have tampons in the men's restroom?
I don't see an issue with it if it's
Me neither.
necessary.
Yeah, it's necessary. Yes.
Sounds like she's gonna cry. I'm scared of cotton wool.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Well, what if there was money to put free tampons and pads in men's restrooms for men who have periods?
If there's budget, I don't see a problem.
Do you see a problem with me asking you about men having periods?
Nobody's saying she can't ask these questions. Like you are entitled, but we're also entitled to think you're a bellend and extremely condescending.
No, I mean, it's a college campus. There's a lot of ideas to share. I mean...
What is a period?
What?
So what?
Does she want to know for herself? Is she like a lizard or something?
Mate, no.
You seem to know a lot, right? What is a period?
What is the clit?
Where is it?
Who has periods?
People with the
People?
organs to do that.
Who has organs to do that?
Why is this a problem?
Yeah, I see. Again, I'm straight. All I think is like, would it hinder me? And in pretty much 100% of cases with politics these days, I'm like, no, it wouldn't. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. It's like, use whatever toilet you want. Come and sit on my fucking lap and poo through my
Just
legs.
take a big fucking sloppy poo. Take a big one.
Just in my mouth. Just in my mouth.
Not in the mouth. That's a bit gross.
That's a very good question. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
He needs a girlfriend.
Wow.
Roasted. Fucking roasted.
Boom. Roasted.
He needs a girlfriend. And Kaitlin Bennett needs a fucking nappy.
A woman with a penis, they are using a urinal. Would you be concerned or would you accept it and be inclusive? What would you do?
It's none of my business.
None of your business that a man is in the women's restroom.
If they're in the women's restroom, then they identify as a woman.
Roasted.
That was satisfying.
It was. It was like, it's pretty simple.
And Chloe and Finn. It's like, I'm done. I can walk away.
Just a little, not like a, more of a.
It's more of like a, you know, like a, like, boop, boop, that, boop.
Oh. Who would have known men walking into... Okay, don't question anything about men walking into women's restrooms ever. They're just there because they're women. They're not predators, no.
The first thing she assumes about trans people is immediately predatory behavior. It's like, you are a cunt. Like, that's like just a straight out terrible thing to say.
Hello. Hello. Oh, thank you.
Huge fans.
Yes,
Huge
I'm glad
fans.
you went down there. They treated you like crap at that Trump ceremony.
That's okay.
She knows a lot about crap.
Yeah.
Quite a lot.
You can see it in her eyes there. She's like,
tasty.
oh, treat me like crap again. Love that.
Do you think we should pass an initiative here on campus to put tampons and pads in men's restrooms for men who have periods?
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I mean, men having periods and men having a period.
That's literally it. It's just
It's like this whole video is just people being like, but that is the normal response. It's like, yeah, why not? Like,
it's not gonna hurt anyone.
No, it doesn't impact.
Her only argument so far has been, oh yeah, predators. It's like, that's her only argument.
What do you think about putting urinals in the women's restroom for women who have penises?
It's a urinal, like what?
Yeah.
Jeez.
The only answer to me where it would be no to urinals is I don't really use urinals.
No, for real. If I go into a toilet, I am going into.
Yeah, I find it like rubbing shoulders with another man with his cock in
So
his
yeah,
hand.
sometimes I may just like say, "Do you want to measure?" And they say, "Yeah," and we just, you know.
Well, I mean, I drink from the urinal. It's easier to drink from a urinal.
Yeah, like going to a water fountain, I will just take a big gargle and just go. I got a little straw.
Little metal straw.
There's a reason I have a metal straw.
What do you think about putting urinals in women's restrooms for women who have penises and they just want to stand and pee?
I think people just making too big of a deal about it. I don't really care.
Look a bit of
It wasn't a. It was a. Yeah. I like that.
Oh, I like it a lot.
Yeah, why are you making a fucking 20-minute video about this shit?
Naughty words. Okay, so we should or shouldn't?
I mean, I don't really care.
Okay. What about tampons and pads in men's restroom for men who have periods?
If you're really getting that worked up about it, why does it matter?
Literally though, like there's not. She's not giving any actual. I don't get it. Like she's saying, "Hey, would you be against this thing helping certain people, like being beneficial to people, making their days just a little bit better and making them feel a little bit more comfortable? Would you be against that? Would you?"
This video has actually got a positive effect because the people are going, "Oh wow!" Like trans people will watch this and go, "Wow, I actually feel like people don't care. That's nice."
The worst thing is that that's completely like she's saying there are no morals. College students have no morals. This video is showing college students have morals.
I feel better having watched this video.
I have like quite a lot of faith in Americans after this.
What would you do if you walked into a restroom here on campus and there was a basket of free tampons for men?
Just imagine there's like this fucking picnic basket full of tampons.
I want it to have like that red and white rug, you know.
Are you telling me you don't think men have periods?
Yeah.
Because it's my understanding that men don't have vaginas.
Yeah.
Some men do. I mean, Bernie Sanders, I'm pretty sure he has one.
She's ridiculing the only person that she's interviewed ignorant enough to agree with her. Can we talk about that?
She was like, "You agree with me, but I'm gonna make."
Fucking idiot.
I'm almost convinced she's on our side at this point.
I have an important question for you.
Okay.
What do you think about putting urinals in the women's restroom for women who have penises?
I don't care about
I don't fucking care. I was up till 4 a.m. doing a load of coke, and I just don't care, dude. I don't care.
I'm 10 minutes late to my lecture.
Just fuck.
Fuck.
Should we put tampons and pads in the men's restroom for men who have periods?
Like, she obviously has followers. Like, she's got 400k subs, but like, I don't know how, because like, she's not even arguing correctly.
Wait, you must have only overtaken her like a couple weeks ago. Never let her overtake you again.
We need subscribe right now so we can get the fuck.
Subscribe right now, please.
Because we need to get away from her. So, what are your final conclusions to this?
Again, as I said earlier, you do you.
Literally, her only argument was her immediately jumping to predators. Believe it or not, there are male and female predators in the world. They exist. And
who would know?
Who knows? But yeah, I just at the end of the day, just do you. Just do you. And I think we'll end it there. What should we set there?
POOPY Stinky Baby Cast for equal rights.
That's the new podcast now.
POOPY Stinky Baby Cast, we're pro equal rights.
POOPY Stinky Babies are now officially a group where we stand for pro women's LGBTQ plus rights.
Thank you. Thank you for watching this video, everyone.
Please, please, please just comment poo.
Just poo.
And go follow my social medias at iNabber69 and you'll...
Go on, what's mine?
Go subscribe.
Subscribe.
And he's got merch.
And I got merch.
Bye!